Hello, welcome to another episode. No, this is an episode. This is just a build. A speed no, not even a speed build. It's just a tiny house build because it actually took me a while and it is 12 minutes long. So, I don't know if that qualifies for a speed build or I don't know. I don't know the technicalities. But anyway, welcome back. I'm going to be doing a tiny house cottage. Shabby chic cottage. I'm sorry, I can't even think today. I have really bad allergies, so if I sound hoarse or breathy, that's why. I'm pretty miserable. I take medication every day and I forgot to take it last night, so I am paying the price. And oh my gosh, if you can hear that noise, that is my dog snoring and snorting because he's not getting the attention right now and he's pretty pissed off about it. He's gonna make you guys well aware that he's mad at you because he's not getting the attention. Anyway, back to this build. This build was inspired by these two tiny homes that I found on Google, and then I was redirected to Pinterest, which is a rabbit hole of 5 hours wasted. And they were two micro tiny houses that were shabby chic style. I don't even know if they had kitchens or bathrooms. I believe one had like a kitchenette and maybe a toilet, but I don't think the other did. I will actually link those two below so you can see my inspiration. Unlike my last build, this house is not a replica of either one of those. That would be fun to build a replica of those, but I'm not sure how I would include the two lofts because I know you can float the beds and the Sims will get into it. It just, I don't know. It seems more work than it's worth. A lot of times they don't even work for me in the Sims. The Sims just don't want to do it. They want no part of that floating bed. So maybe it's me. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. So I need to play with that and test it out a little bit. Maybe I can make some replicas. That'd be, a whole new series. I think I even talked about that last time. Let's do a whole series of building replica houses of ones that I really like. So apparently I really like that idea because I thought of it again after forgetting about it. Anyway, back to this house. Being shabby chic, I like to stick to whites, very light grays, pastels, purple, let's say lavender really, and pinks. This time I use pink because I just think pink, baby soft pink is the ultimate shabby chic accent color, and I just went with that. You can see even on the post there's, geez, Nero, gosh, even on the post there's pink trim, so that really set the theme for most of what was going to be going on in this house. Another thing you'll notice about this video, there's nothing surrounding the edges of your screen. And that is because I actually recorded it. I'm full of actuallys, but I recorded it in The Sims, and that is the downfall. You can't see what I'm picking. Also, the other downfall is that it's in 15-minute increments. So I think I ended up with about 20 clips, but they all really imported seamlessly. There was hardly any editing in that. So I don't know. Let me know what you like. Do you like to be able to see what the person is selecting when building these? Or do you just want to see the build and don't care what it is they actually select? Let me know down below, please. This house, there's 3 levels technically, but that 3rd level is just for decoration. There's no way to actually get up there. And that brings me to a point that I really hate the stairs in The Sims. Really, really hate them. Because it's like climbing Mount Everest. It's just this incline to the top floor, especially if you have the tall walls. It's like, why don't they implement spiral staircases? I'm sure it has to do with the programming, but I would love to see spiral staircases or staircases with landings, anything that would, condense the stairs. I mean, I hate how much space the stairs take up. If there was something smaller, like I said, the spiral staircases, we could build the most awesome tiny houses that are multiple levels, but there's just one little square for the stairs. Maybe. Maybe EA will do that for us one day. We'll see. I don't think much has changed since the first sim, so I'm not going to hold my breath. I am having the worst time recording this audio today. It's just like what can go wrong is going wrong. And if you've been hearing a humming noise in the background, that would be my laptop. And that would be my laptop fan turning on because when I start recording audio, it decides it wants to work hard and overheat. And it just, it's one of those days. I'm just gonna go back to this little house, to my little happy place at the moment, and try and forget that that noise is in the background that's driving me insane. And back to our house, the living room and kitchen actually come together fairly easily, fairly quickly. And I know this isn't, fast speed, but honestly, I cannot wait for you to start seeing what will be done in that backyard because it really, really makes this house really amazing. It's a lush garden. This is a house for a sim who is a gardener. There's 3 gardening boxes in the very front of the house where the stairs are. And also, you could clear some of the flowers on the side before the pond hits and change that into a little gardening patch. That would be really cute too. But I left it open so you could honestly just do whatever you'd like to do. Edit the backyard, I should say. I can't talk today either. Just I'm full of I can'ts. Um, Customize the backyard to be whatever you want, but this pond, I'm telling you, this pond is like my pride and joy at the moment. It turned out looking so real, so realistic. Well, for as much realistic as The Sims can look. And it started off as a fountain. And I put all these rocks, resizing rocks, even putting crystals so they kind of sparkle during the day and night. And there'll be a little seating area overlooking the pond where your Sims can actually relax as well. And right now I am building that exterior patio space, which will give your Sims a little bit more room to socialize instead of being cramped in that tiny itty bitty little house. And there's a little spa on the side. I don't know why she couldn't get past that little area into the couch. It really didn't make any sense, but sometimes it just doesn't make sense how much a sim needs to walk around. And I'm assuming that's what the tiny little squares are for. It's just the programming just blows me away sometimes. It's like, why after all this time I feel like it should be refined a little bit more realistic. I don't know, how realistic do we want to go? I don't know if anyone else has this problem, but when I actually play my Sims too often, I start feeling like my life is a sim. So I spend most of my time building, but I do play once in a while. But I will be playing a lot more in the upcoming weeks for these Let's Plays that I have coming out. So I don't know if anyone else has that feeling when they play their Sims far too often. So, and yeah, now she's upset that she couldn't get into the pool because of something ridiculous. But the pool does work now, or a spa, I should say, whatever you want to call it. The little body of water in the corner works. And here you'll see where I actually put these planter boxes. I'm really seeing that I say actually far too often, and I'm going to have to find a new descriptive word because even I'm getting sick of it. And we're going to go back to this pond. Here you can see the pond taking shape. I tried to make it as natural of a edge as possible. So it's not just, a circle where it would look too man-made. And here I place the rocks and larger rocks, try to surround the edges with plants, and soon you'll see flowers as well and lily pads. I added rock flooring to the bottom of the water so that it looks more like a rocky pond instead of just a fountain. And I added some lighting that looked like little hanging flowers, the white hanging flower lights. I don't think that's what they really are, but that's just what they look like. And here you'll see I place in those crystals and fill in some more empty spaces. It just kind of gives a little pizzazz and little mystical feel to this gardening space. But this is where I will end the voiceover. I hope you enjoy the build. If you would like to download this build, let me know below and I will start uploading these to the gallery. I'm not sure if people really want to download these, but I would love it if they did. It'd be very flattering, of course. So let me know. And I hope you have a great night, a great weekend, a great whatever you're going to be doing. And I will see you, or literally talk to you, in the next episode. Until then, bye.